These are some headless tuners from Guyker guitar parts. I purchased a set so I can better understand how these ones operate and if I think they're worth the investment. So I begin by taking the entire tuning assembly apart. This way I can inspect the components and better illustrate how they work. I want to start off by looking at the actual housing. It's solid construction and has a decent amount of mass to it, which is nice when you work with individual saddles. The contact point with the string has a pivot system, which allows you to adjust the action between the tuners. Then there's this threaded brass column that gets inserted into the housing. There's a screw on the underside which locks that in place, and this all gets mounted onto a base plate. The base plate is concave and allows for the entire assembly to move forward and backwards for intonation, and it's got 3 mounting holes on the back, so you can adjust the placement relatively easily. Then you have this knurled knob and washer at the back. This goes onto that threaded brass insert, and this is what you turn to tune your strings, and also where you thread them through. It also has these nice little notches which you can use to tension your strings easier. The string locking mechanism is pretty straightforward. It has a base plate, which holds everything on the neck. The locking mechanism gets bolted onto that, and then there's a small threaded hex screw where you can feed your strings into, and then clamp them down in place when tuning. Overall, I think this is a pretty well-made system. I'll be using these in an actual guitar build soon, so follow along and learn more.